This annular theorem is very important to analyze the case where the two different laws were acting. For example, you think of the case of atom. Case of atom means whenever we talk about the atom, then there is a two part. One is nucleus, other is the orbital electrons. Nucleus, orbital electron. Nucleus is positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. So nucleus contains neutron and protons. Now, the law which is valid inside the nucleus is not valid outside of the nucleus. Similarly, the laws which are valid in the orbital region will not valid in the inside of the nucleus. I think this example is itself sufficient to say that the inside the nucleus, the forces are charge independent. There are so many characteristics of nuclear forces, but one of the force is charge independent. And outside of the nucleus, where the electrons are revolving, are governed with the Coulomb's law, that is charge dependent. So the annular, if we consider the two circles, one contains the electronic orbit and other contains nucleus. So the annular portion is the space in which electrons are revolving. So keeping this example in mind, let us think about this theorem. What theorem? Once again, I would like to state this theorem. If C0 and C0 dash are two concentric circles with center at Z0, and function fz is analytic on C0 and C0 dash and at every point Z inside the annular region. Inside the annular region means what deliberately want to say in a particular case of the atom, that we have to consider the law in the electronic orbits. We are not interested to discuss any law or any motion inside the nucleus. So if you want to do, then fz, the function, this function can be expressed as fz is n is equal to 0 to infinity an z minus z0 an plus summation n is equal to 0 to infinity bn divided by z minus z0 to the power n, where the coefficients, that is an, is equal to 1 upon 2 pi this integral c0 f z dash into d z dash upon z dash minus z0 n plus 1, and coefficient bn is equal to 1 upon 2 pi integral over c0 dash f z dash into dz dash upon z dash minus z0 to the power, you see here it is negative sign, minus n plus 1, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2. The series is valid at each point in the annular region. In the annular region, in case of atom, it is orbital position and is known as Lorentz series. Lorentz series. So what we have to understand the statement in two parts, the first part and the second part. The first part is later on we will see, this is nothing but it is the Taylor series, something like Taylor series. And the second part is the principal part of the series. So this has the two part of the series, and this two part of the series has to be discussed in detail. So proof, let us start the proof of this statement. So proof is draw a circle C around Z such that it lies in the annular region. Means this is the C0, here it is C0 dash, then there is a circle here, this circle is C. This is the annular region, and in this annular region we have to draw a circle. Now using Cauchy integral theorem, at Z dash is, this is integral of C0 dash f Z dash dz Z dash minus Z0 minus f Z dash upon Z dash minus Z over C0 dash C0 dash minus integral C f dash dz dash Z dash minus Z is equal to 0. So what we have to consider, we have considered here it is C0. C0 means this part minus C0 dash. This is C0 dash means we are taking the annular part, and then the another new circle that is C. So with this, the integral function is 0. Now in this Cauchy integral theorem, if we want to have integral formula, then by using Cauchy integral formula, that is CIF, Cauchy integral formula CIF, we have what we have. This is f of Z is 1 upon 2 pi I, 1 upon 2 pi I, integral of f of this Z dash minus Z dz dash. This is the Cauchy integral formula. In this case, in this given situation, we have what we have. This is f of Z is equal to 1 upon 2 pi I, 1 upon 2 pi I, f dash dz dash at C0, Z dash minus Z, Z dash minus Z minus 1 upon 2 pi I, this integral f Z dash minus Z in C0 dash dz dash. So these are the two. This is the one equation, and here it is the second equation that is applied on the annular part of the two concentric circles. Now consider when z dash is greater than z. Let us say the case 1. When z dash is greater than z for the circle C0, for the circle C0, z dash is greater than z. So it will be out. It will be out. So if z dash is greater than z, then we consider this z dash minus z. This z minus z can be written as z dash minus z0 plus z0 minus z. This can be, the whole expression can be written as z dash minus z0 minus z minus z0. Z minus z0. And if we take the common z dash minus z0, so we have 1 minus, this is z minus z0 upon z dash minus z0. We have to this one. So this can be expressed as 1 upon, we required 1 upon, this is 1 upon z dash minus z0 is 1 upon, this is z, 1 upon z dash minus z0, 1 minus z minus z0 upon z dash minus z0 to the power minus 1, to the power minus 1. And this can be expanded as 1 upon z dash minus z0, and inside the bracket, if we expand, then it is 1 plus z minus z0 upon z dash minus z0 plus z minus z0 upon z dash minus z0 whole square plus z minus z0 z dash minus z0 cube, and this is z minus z0 to the power n. This is z dash minus z0 dash n plus plus. This one is. And if we multiply this 1 upon z dash minus z0 inside the bracket, so we will have, this is first term is 1 by z dash minus z0, and this one is z minus z0, and here it is z dash minus z0 whole square. This is whole square. And the third term is z minus z0 square. Here z dash minus z0 cube plus z minus z0 cube. This is z dash minus z0 to the power 4. And this one is z minus z0 to the power n. And here it is z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. And this is similarly in the other terms as we have. This is z dash minus z. So consider this expression in the equation as 1 upon 2 pi I, this is C0, F Z dash dz, Z dash minus Z0. So 1 upon Z dash minus Z0 can be expressed in this way. So it is nothing but this is 2 pi I integration of C0 f z dash dz minus, this is z dash minus z0 plus z minus z0, this second term, upon 2 pi I, this is f z dash dz dash z dash minus z0 whole square plus z minus z0 to the power n upon 2 pi I, this is f of z dash dz dash, this is z0 minus z dash minus z0 z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1, and similarly in the other part. So this one is the case when z dash is greater than z0. This can be expressed as a0 plus z minus z0. This is z minus z0. So this first term is considered as a0, and this term is considered as plus, this is a1, and then z minus z0 to the power a2, and this is z minus z0 an, this one is plus plus. So this is the summation. This is the summation, n is equal to 0 to infinity an z minus z0 to the power n. This is f of n in the case 1. In case 2, this was the case when z dash is greater than z0. Z dash is greater than z0. Now the second case is automatically clear here. Z dash is less than z0. So let us see the second case. That is, you see case 2, when z dash is less than z0 in C0 dash. In C0 dash, then what happened? So 1 by z minus z, one minus z minus z dash, 1 minus z minus z dash. So here we have z minus z dash can be expressed as z minus z0 minus z dash minus z0. We can have this one. So you see from this case, 1 upon z minus z dash, 1 upon. So this is 1 by z minus z0. Taking out comma. So 1 minus, this is z dash minus z0 upon z minus z0. And this is power minus 1. This is power minus 1. And if we expand, this one is, so z minus z0, the first term, And the second term is plus z dash minus z0 upon z minus z0 whole square. And the third term is z dash minus z0 whole square upon z minus z0 cube plus this is z dash minus z0 to the power n. There is z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, and this one is the case. And this is what? This is nothing but 1 upon z minus z dash. Consider the expression that is fz is 1 upon 2 pi I integral f of z dash dz dash. This is z minus dz dash, z minus z dash. So we'll get this one is, as in earlier case, 1 upon 2 pi I integral of f of this dz dash z minus z dash 0. This is z minus one upon z minus z dash is equal to this expression. So this is z minus z0 plus 1 upon 2 pi I 1 upon 2 pi I z minus z0 square the 10 minutes warning has been issued by Zoom on this free part. So this function is 1 upon 2 pi I z minus z0. This is f dash fz dash dz g dash plus 1 upon 2 pi I z minus z0 whole square this is fz dash dz dash upon this is z dash minus z0 to the power minus 1 and 1 upon 2 pi I z minus z cube, and this is f of z dash dz dash upon z dash minus z0 to the power minus 2 and so on. So this is nothing but it is b1 upon z minus z0 plus b2 z minus z0 square plus b3 z minus z0 cube, this is b3 plus plus Bn z minus z0 n plus plus. And this can be expressed as summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Bn z minus z0 to the power n. This is Fz. So by combining first and second, by combining the first and second cases simultaneously, we have what we have. F of this is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity an z minus z0 to the power n plus summation n is equal to 0 to infinity. This is Bn z minus z0 to the power minus plus 1. And this part is when z dash is greater than z, and this part is z dash is less than z. This is less than z. So you see this, thus the Laurent series is sum of the Taylor series, Taylor part, and the principal part, So this Taylor part is a TP, principal part is PP. So this is TP part and here it is PP part. This is TP part and this is PP part. So one note is important to understand. In Cauchy integral formula, f of z0 is analytic and f of z0 is analytic everywhere inside C0, then the function will be analytic everywhere on and inside C0 dash, and thus Bn is equal to 0. That means the principal part PP is 0. That is Lorentz series reduced to Taylor part. Lorentz series reduced to Taylor part. So this is the statement of the theorem, and the time is approximately ending. So we will like to stop this lecture at this point, the proving of the theorem, and then we will start again.